Hello children, good morning. In our previous class we discussed the polynomial chapter, in which the meaning terms, classifications and as well as the theorems like remainder theorem and as well as its examples, and also exercise problems, that is 2.1, 2.2, 2.3 also we discussed. In this class I am going to discuss, based upon all these examples, how to factorize the cubic polynomial. So today's concept is how to factorize, factorizing the cubic polynomials. Factorizing cubic polynomials, in which, so you know that already the polynomials linear, it have only one value. At one value the polynomial become 0. Consider x is a variable in which at any one value the polynomial become 0. Now quadratic polynomial, at any two value the polynomial become 0. The same way consider for cubic polynomial. So how many values means how many factors are obtained from cubic polynomial? There are 3 factors. Hence at the 3 values the polynomial become 0. Now in order to find the values of the variables, so before going to finding the values of the variables, we can find their factors. So that is why today's class is how to factorize the cubic polynomials. So let us consider one example. So one example I want to take from your text. X cube minus 23x plus 142x minus 120. It is x square. X cube minus 23x square plus 142x minus 120 is an example. So how would you factorize the given polynomial? In the linear polynomial is very simple, because by taking the common factor, only one is the factor, means one term is factor to the other one. So that is why in the quadratic polynomial there will be 2 factors. Here we require 3 factors. How do you take the factors? Yes, there are so many various methods are there, in which I want to take one trick and as well as method. So okay, consider the last term always. Of course, the first term coefficient and the last term constant. So the product of these 2 terms should be considered. Here the coefficient of x cube is 1. So that is why we need not to take any other than 1. So here, because no other than 1 here numbers. Here minus 120 is already given. So consider the possible divisors. First of all, what we can do? We can consider their possible dividers. So from that we can find that at least any one value leads to the polynomial become 0. That we can find by trial and error method. So that is why. So I will consider the last term. Consider it is a minus or plus whatever it may be. Okay. So here it is minus 120 is given. So what is possible divisors? Yes, 1 is always for any number. Always any number, 1 is always there. Next 2, can 2 divide this number? Yes. So that is why it will become divisor. Next 3, yes, 3 is also divisor. 4, yes, 4 is also divisor. Next consider 5, yes, 5 is also divisor. Okay. Similarly 6, yes, 6 is also divisor, and so many. There are so up to 120. Consider up to 126, 12, okay, 60, up to 120. Like this, so many numbers are coming. Okay, so using your natural number or whole number, whatever. But consider the divisors are in the form of positive and negative, means integers. So that is why all positive or all negative. From all these possible divisors, we have to find exactly 3 values. So those 3 values are become 0, means this polynomial becomes 0 from these 3 values. So now we can choose the out of these possible divisors at least any 3. So for this now I will take consider any one value by trial and error method, where is the value like polynomial becomes 0. Yes. For example, take any value, means out of these divisors that value may it be considered as k. Okay, consider k. If substituting this value at this polynomial, then this polynomial becomes 0, means that is the exact value at x. That is the exact value of the 0 of the polynomial. So that is why we can take from the divisors. Hope you got. 120 is a given number, means last term. The product should be considered always first and the last. So here no other than 1. So that is why I took directly minus 120. All I have written here all possible divisors. So there are so many numbers comes. That's why I written like this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 12, 60, 120. Like this numbers are coming. Consider not only positive. Consider all the integers through which by trial and error method. Now by trial and error method. Okay. So by trial and error method. So put consider x is a variable now because it is a polynomial x. Okay. So it is a polynomial of x. So that is why it is a polynomial of x. So put x is equal to some value out of this divisor. Hence the polynomial p of x is equal to 0, which is at consider 1. So here p of x equal to 1 cube minus 23 1 square plus 142x means into 1 minus 120 and 33 to 1 square. Yes, p of x means it is a polynomial. Okay. So it is a polynomial. So that is why I took x equal to 1. Okay. So I took positive 1 now. So p of 1 it is equal to 1 cube means 1 minus 23 plus 142 minus 120. On simplification, p of 1 is equal to 1 minus 120 means 1 minus 23 means 22 minus 22 plus 142 minus 120. Okay. So here already it is minus 120. So here it is 23 minus 1. It becomes 22 because it is positive and negative. Here it is positive and it is negative. So 142 minus 120 means it is plus 22. So here it is positive and here it is negative and it is positive. So therefore your p of 1 it is equal to minus 22 plus 22 cancelled. Therefore your p of 1 is equal to 0. Hence at which value? Consider x equal to 1. Why I took x equal to n? Because by trial and error method all possible divisors are written through which I will select any one value. So consider x value. If by putting this value in the given polynomial p of x, if it is become 0, so then the value is correct. So you can shift this 1 to this side. What happened? So therefore x minus 1 is a factor. X minus 1 is a factor of p of x. Why x minus 1 is a factor now? Consider x is equal to 1. Take this positive 1 to this side, it becomes x minus 1. Because this polynomial becomes 0 at the value of x equal to 1. So that you know the theorem also. So by that theorem only I explain. So now consider x minus 1 is factor of this polynomial among by this divisor. So divide this polynomial to this one. Means this is a divisor and it is a divider. So by you know that already the previous our traditional method by long division process. Okay, by long division process. So that you can write x minus 1 like this. Okay, and the polynomial x cube minus 23x square plus 142x plus 142x minus 120. So this is okay. Next x minus 1. Okay, suppose you know that already I showed in the remainder theorem how to divide by using the long division process, and the steps and process are also explained. So in order to eliminate the first term, multiply the quotient and the first term of the divisor, their product should be equal to this dividend of the first term. That is why it becomes x cube, because x square into x is x cube, plus into minus is minus x square. Okay. On subtraction, here it is become minus and here it will become plus. Okay. Here it is become plus. Now on subtraction we get 0. So here it is plus, here it is minus. So that is why it is minus 22 x square plus 1 x square plus 142 x. Okay. Now in order to eliminate the first one, we want to take minus 22 into x only. 22 into x because So minus into plus is minus 22 into 1 are 22, x into x is x square. Okay. Again minus into minus become plus, 22 into 1 are 22x. Now on simplification it means become positive. On subtraction means now it is a new dividend. When reminds comes now, that become new dividend. So on subtraction we get this one, 142 minus 22 means 120x and minus 120. Now it is very easy because we can divide it by 120. Means you have to multiply this to this one is 120. You will get 120 into x minus 120. So that you are okay. All are cancelled out. Remainder become 0 here. So here consider one factor came out. So one factor is one factor. Okay, I will write like here. So through this what we can understand? Yes, through this the remainder, when remainder comes 0 means at least we the exactly x minus 1 is the factor of this polynomial. This is proved. And also we require another two factors. That is by how? By taking this quotient. Okay, simplify this quotient. So therefore now consider this x square minus 22x plus 120. Okay. So consider minus 22x plus 120. In which you have to know that already in a previous class I just factorized the quadratic polynomial. In which method? By splitting the middle term. So consider the middle term and as last term also. Okay. Here it is middle term is minus 22 and the last term is 122. So automatically the product comes 12, 1, 10, 19. Okay. Because 12 tens are 120 is positive and it is negative. We require both are negative for the sum. Consider so 120 it is a constant term. The product of last two term is 120. The sum of middle term is minus 22. So that is why you can multiply these two terms. You will get 120 because minus into minus become plus. 12 into 10 so 120. And minus says that when you make a sum for these two numbers, you will get minus 22. So that is why x square minus 22x plus 120. So that x square minus 12x minus 10x plus 120. Okay. So it is equal to 0. Consider it is equal to 0. Otherwise, okay. So factors only we need. That's why we need not to write the equivalent value of 0. Otherwise, factors are equal to 0. So x square common, take the common factor here. X is a common. Okay. So what's the remainder? X minus 12. Because this x is cancelled, x is cancelled, 1 x remains, minus as it is 2. So take out minus 10 as a common. Here it is x minus 0 plus 6 minus 10 12 are okay. Therefore x minus 12 remainder is x minus 10. Yes, two factors from this polynomial. Okay. Consider this is another polynomial. Now it is a quotient. Through this polynomial I obtained one factor, other one quotient. Again quotient in the form of quadratic polynomial. Hence I find their factors. After finding their factors, I just see two factors. Okay, it means here 2 and it is already 1. So therefore we require at least 3 factors. Therefore the factors of given polynomial p of x is equal to x cube minus 23x square plus 142x minus 120. So these factors are p of x is equal to x minus 1 is x minus 1 Another one is x plus 2. Another one is x minus 12 it is. It is x minus 12. And another one is x minus 10. So x minus 12, x minus 10. So these are the three factors of the given polynomial. That is why this splitting midterm and as well as long division process and as well as this method. So this is the complete solution for my example. Consider the second example. Okay, x square minus 2x square minus x plus 2. So that is various examples are there in which I took from textbook also. So here p of x. Okay, now so consider it is p of x also. X square minus 2x square minus x plus 2. So through which first we can find q it is q and it is q. Okay, here it is x square. So minus 2x square minus x plus 2. So now in order to finding the factors, first take the possible divisors of this one. You know that possible divisors because no other quotient other than 1 here. Therefore 1 into 2 become 2. Possible divisors are only 1 and 2. Consider their signs, that is positive and negative. Okay, so positive and negative. Now by trial and error method, put x equal to 1 in p of x. If p of x equal to 0, then continue the process. Okay, so p of 1 it is equal to 1 cube minus 2 into 1 square minus 1 plus 2. So therefore p of 1 it is equal to 1 minus 2 minus 1 plus 2 minus 1 plus 1 means plus 1 minus 2 plus 2 cancel. Therefore your p of 1 is equal to 0 means polynomial becomes 0 at the value of x equal to 1. The given polynomial becomes 0. It means the polynomial 0 of the polynomial at x equal to 1. Therefore at x equal to 1 tends to x minus 1 is equal to 0 means x minus 1 is a factor of given polynomial, that is p of x. Otherwise completely write down the polynomial also. Okay, this is instead of p of x you can write the polynomial, or instead of polynomial you can write only symbolic notation p of x. So now consider there another factors. Okay, one thing. So now by long division process, through which consider x minus 1 polynomial is x cube minus 2x square minus x plus 2. So in order to eliminate the first term, yes, I already explained the steps and process. X into x, it is not enough. So take x square. X square into x is x cube minus, sorry, not minus here. So because plus into minus, that's right. 1 into x square is x square. On subtraction, so this process like this. Okay, minus x cube plus x cube cancel. Minus 2x square plus x square. It becomes minus x square. And next term comes to this side, that is minus x. Next, multiply this with minus sign because first term, in order to eliminate the first term of this new dividend, you have to multiply the second term of the quotient and as well as the first term of the divisor or entire divisor. So that is x only. X into x is x square. Already minus into plus is minus. Plus into minus is plus. X into x is x. So now consider x square minus x. Okay. So that is why here it is plus on subtraction. Here it is minus. Okay. So this plus and minus cancel. Minus means minus 2x plus 2. This comes to this side. Okay. So plus. So here multiply this with the minus 2 because this divisor can multiply with this minus 2. We get minus 2x. Minus into plus 2x. Okay. Minus into minus plus 2. So opposite sign like become like this. Therefore minus 2x plus 2x cancelled out. So what's the remainder become 0. So therefore hence the new polynomial. It's a new polynomial that is x square minus x minus 2. It is another. It is the factor of this one, this one. These are the two factors of this polynomial. Now consider these new polynomials factors. So that is why by splitting method, last term is minus 2, middle term is minus 1. So product is automatically this is 2 and 1. Okay, this is 2 and 1. The sum and the product here is sum. It is sum. Okay, it is product. Here product comes 2 into 1 the 2. Okay, here it is minus 1, minus 2 plus 1. Because minus into plus minus, sum of these two is subtraction. 2 minus 1 is 1. Highest integer is minus. That's why x square minus 2x plus x minus 2. So take out common factor x minus 2. So plus 1 is common, x minus 2 left. So therefore your factors are like this. Okay, which I would like to write down over here. X minus 2 into x plus 1. That is p of x. Consider it as p of x. So therefore the factors of p of x. The factors of p of x. Total factors of p of x is, consider these two and this one. P of x here means it is p of x dash we can call it as. Otherwise, because it is a new polynomial, means it is a quotient, I will consider that as a new one polynomial. So that is why this is one. So exactly p of x is this one. Therefore, their factors are x minus 1 and x minus 2 and x plus 1. So these are the factors obtained from this method. So dear children, by these two more examples, similarly you can solve the exercise containing 2.4. The last main questions are also there. They are similar to this one. And any other cubic polynomials. Suppose you can take this about any cubic polynomial through which you can apply this same method. Then you can easily get the factors of cubic polynomial. So this is our today's class. Thank you.